Hey, what's going on YouTube? Jaeger the Viking here, bringing you another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 commentary, playing Team Deathmatch on the map Lockdown using the PP-90 with the Predator attack helicopter and the assault drone. I talked about in a previous video that the assault drone is just fun to use, so I strapped that on because I'm starting to get a little bored of having my 3 helicopters set up. I still use it most of the time because it is the most effective way to get a ton of kills, but sometimes I actually do want to control my kill streaks. And Lockdown isn't the best map to have air support going anyway. It's a really good map to have things going on the ground, though. So that's why I decided to do that. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about a topic that, usually I'm just talking about gameplay and talking about how I play the map, my guns, and all that. Today I've actually got a topic that I want to talk about, and that is games getting too much like Call of Duty. I mean, I love Call of Duty, but games are just getting too much like CoD. They're giving you perks, they're giving you all sorts of equipment. Look at Halo, for example. I loved Halo 3, so, I got Halo Reach. And what I really like about Halo is that, you can play CoD and you can play Halo, and you're playing 2 completely different games. Then, get Halo Reach, there's perks in it, and there's all that stuff, and it's just kind of annoying. I want to find a game that's not like CoD at all. Like, COD started with the perks, and now it seems like every single mainstream shooter is doing perks. I know there are a couple out there that aren't, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. And I got Crisis a while back. Also, just a change of pace from COD. It's nice to have a shooter that's not so realistic, but then it still has the whole perk thing. It still has all that. You choose your class. What I really want is to be able to get back to everybody starts with the same gun. And Halo Reach didn't change it too much, They gave you perks and some stuff like that. They didn't really mess up their game too much. You've still got that Halo feel, but if you look at, Crisis, which is a game that I got, they made it a lot like COD, and you've got, like, home front games like that, Battlefield. Like, I don't want to play that many modern shooters. I really wish a game would come out that's more of a Halo 3 type game. An improved Halo 3 would be fantastic, to be able to have that unrealistic shooter with the insane health where, everyone starts with the same exact shit. I think it's stupid when you customize so much. Like, I understand that people like the customization in COD, but I don't think every mainstream shooter needs to start with customization just because Call of Duty is having success with it. Now, just because Call of Duty has success doesn't mean that every single shooter is going to have success just because they tried their best to imitate Call of Duty with a little twist. I wish, as opposed to doing that, they would just come with a whole new original idea. Now, I'm not too big on ideas. I would never be able to think of an idea for a game that's just completely fresh, completely unique. But I just wish games would kind of stray away from the whole, not even like create a class, but just the whole having perks, the whole having so much customization. Because as much as some people love customization, I really prefer back to the basics. I like the gun-on-gun. I don't like when someone beats me because of their perk. And I mean, I shouldn't really be one to speak because I like to run sit-rep and quick draw. But both of those being perks that give me advantages over enemies. Quick draw helps me out in gunfights. Sit rep when I have pro helps me over footsteps. So I shouldn't really be one to talk, but I kind of like when it's a level playing field. I think it's a lot of fun when everybody has the same exact options. I mean, you can run around and pick up separate guns, but aside from... Oh, I pressed LT by accident here, so it just skipped back, but it wasn't too big of a deal. Anyway, I just wish that they would come out with something completely original. Like, I don't need to be able to customize. I'd much rather be able to just play the game and have a playing field where everybody has a balance, where everybody has to use the same stuff, because that really proves who's the best. In Call of Duty, how do you really know who's the best, especially when, it's so quick to kill? What I really liked about Halo, and I still like about Halo, but I liked it more in Halo 3, is the extra damage really shows who has the skill. But now that they put in, like, sprint and jetpacks and all that in Halo, it's just kind of ridiculous. It's, you can still get away from gunfights. It really doesn't show who's the best. It shows, more just who's running the different stuff for the certain situations. While in Halo 3, it was like when you went into a gunfight, you guys were going one-on-one with your BR or your assault rifle, and then you're really just, one-on-one, you have to be better than them in order to win, yeah? The best Halo players are actually, like, incredible at the game. The best Call of Duty are, good at the game, they're incredible at the game, they're better than me, but it's like, you can be incredible at Call of Duty and still die quite a bit just because of situations. In Halo, it came down to so much more skill, and I mean, that's just kind of my overall thing. I really wish another game would come out with that, because and I'm not too keen on Halo. It is a good game, and I loved Halo 3, but it's hard to go back to Halo 3. I feel like Halo Reach isn't the same. Anyway, if anybody knows of any games that are kind of back to basics, back to you guys are going one-on-one, or even just more basic in Call of Duty, or even of any shooters that aren't so mainstream with an online multiplayer that you guys know of that, maybe I would want to try out, because I really want to try something fresh. I would really want to try something new. Anyway, that's the end of this gameplay. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you want to check out my channel if you're new. Hope if you're a subscriber, you enjoyed the video. Just overall, I hope anyone enjoyed the video.